Okay, I like your room.
Thank you. I have a what you can see over here as I gesture in the little me on the screen. I have a big old metal butterfly that lives on my wall. It was someone who works for my dad. They have like a big workshop where they put together all the stuff they sell, all the staging, and they have like a big plasma cutter. And to test it, they plasma cut the pieces to make like a slot together butterfly, and now it's on my wall.
That's really cool. It is. I have noticed. I believe it looks like it's above your head, and as someone that's had many posters fall down on them in the middle of the night, and that's very scary. I feel like if that fell down in the middle of the night, you feasibly might not wake up.
Yeah, that's the thing. The reason that a poster scares you is because you wake up and there's something on your face. That thing, it's got a big old spike. It would kill me instantly. I'm done.
I don't know why I'm laughing. That would be really sad.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Death by a giant metal butterfly would be an interesting one to put on your gravestone. They don't put deaths on a gravestone. No, I think they should.
It's not the kill feed of a first person shooter. But plausibly, it's just like in CS:GO. Like this is a little icon of just like headshot.
Or
this one actually did get shot in the head.
See, yours would be sleeping in a bed, so that would be the Minecraft one of you died by intentional game design. You should sleep somewhere that's dangerous. This was not a place to set your spawn, Wilkie.
Although people are using that now, because beds are a lot easier to make than TNT, because you can obviously shear sheep and you get wool up there and make beds really cheaply. And you can use them to dig really long tunnels really easily through the nether.
Yeah, and you can... I think also I see people use them to take out the Ender Dragon. If you're trying to speedrun Minecraft, you just use beds pretty much.
Yeah, Dream often brings beds to the end for his manhunt videos. Have you heard that he faked those his speedruns?
He might have faked them. Allegedly he has faked them.
Not the manhunts, the speedruns. Allegedly, the drop rate of various items like ender pearls and blaze rods that he needed to beat the speedrun quickly was 400 billion to 1 with the chances of getting them that good.
Yeah, I mean,
plausibly he just did it a lot, but
that's
plausibly.
My thinking is that it's one of those things where maybe he did fake it, maybe he didn't, but also it's like. The runs where they are insanely good are the ones where you'd get a really good time. So I feel like that's one of the, because it's one of those things of random chance, it can happen. So I don't know whether I want to just flat out say, yeah, he's cheated just because he got lucky.
Yeah, but the point is that that is the dispute, right?
Yeah, it's hard to sort of, you've spilled tea everywhere. Didn't even ask for a tea, I asked for hot chocolate and you managed to spill that everywhere.
I spilled hot chocolate too in the kitchen, that's why it took so long.
Oh, okay. Why don't I put a coaster down so we can say this lovely death?
This is the most chaotic cold open we've ever had.
Now I'm just going to swap these round because you put the tea closer to me and the hot chocolate closer to you. I'll have I don't like tea, Wilkie. Tea is bad.
Hey, okay. Hamish says okay, I don't drink tea on the regular, I'll be honest, it's not my go-to, but nice little cafe, little bit of fruitcake, I will enjoy tea.
Now, I do like sort of fruit teas, the ones where they don't have milk in, where you can get nice flavoured ones, but no, I'm putting that in. We haven't done Boi reviews, our little sheets for a while.
Yeah. I updated it a little bit, then I gave up because it was 3 a.m. and I was like, hold on, I need to go to sleep instead of updating this spreadsheet.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is, you did do a few. I did wonder why we got up to 7 or 8. That's really good, Wilkie. I really appreciate that. I need to, I think we need to sort of, this is going to be a call out, and we'll probably have to do the call out at the end of the show because I don't know whether this is going to stay in the cold open or not. But people that like us, could you just rewatch an episode of Boi Review from episode 7 onwards, and can you please tell us what we reviewed and what the scores we gave?
Yeah.
Just because there's a few episodes now, and we don't have the time just as a pair of us to re-listen to, 10 hours of content just to find a few things. So but you guys out there have plenty of time in the world, so please do that. Help us out.
Because if you split up those episodes between the two of us, that's 4 or 5 hours each. But if there's 10 people that listen to the show, that's 1 hour each. That's easy.
And if there's 20 people, that's only half an hour each. Just make sure you each take half of the right episode. You don't want to both do the first half.
Yeah.
If there's 100 of you, that's 10. That's only 10 minutes each.
No. No.
I know that's wrong.
Come on, Hamish.
That's 6 minutes each.
I think that's right, yeah.
Yeah. Blooming Babylonians going with 60 rather than 100. I guess modern people. Well, what? You are right. This is a chaotic cold open. I can't even remember where we were at. We were talking about something.
We were talking about tea.
Actually, tea. Tea is bad. But before tea, we were talking about something else. We were talking about something that was actually.
We're talking about Dream faking his speedruns. But we can't just talk about Minecraft every single episode.
But Wilkie, why not? Minecraft's fun.
Okay, you're right. Minecraft is fun, but we're not a Minecraft podcast, are we?
Should we rebrand as a Minecraft podcast? We can be Mine Reviews or Boy Mines. There's
Boy Mines. I mean, Hamish, if you get associate membership to Panto Society, you could join the Panto realm, and I could try and start another war. Oh yeah, that's something that happened recently. I started a war on the Panto survival multiplayer world. I rebuilt part of Pantown, made it look all pretty, and then I sectioned off areas and put them up for sale. I was like, hey, if you wanna build something in this in this new redeveloped area of South Pantown, you can buy it off me. And everyone got really angry, and they were calling me a landlord, and I was like, hold on, okay.
That's true. You were a landlord. You are a lord of the land.
Okay, but I wasn't charging rent is the thing. I was selling a product. And once you bought the product, you could own it. Right? And I couldn't see what was wrong with me wanting to be compensated for the effort I'd put in. But everyone else was like, no, we're going to go become communists. And no one was on my side, and I wasn't having any fun. And everyone was like, but Wilkie, you started. It's just roleplay, Wilkie. It's just a game. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not role-playing with anyone. You guys have just left me all alone in Pantown. So Wilkie, I surrendered, essentially. I
Wilkie,
gave
it sounds
up.
like you won. It sounds like you won. You had control of the whole of the town. They went off.
Yeah, no, but no one was paying me any diamonds, Hambo. I'm running
Wilkie,
really
I
low
would
on
have come in,
diamonds.
and Wilkie, I'm a sucker. I'm new to this game, and absolutely I want to be paid to win. You know I'm all about that. If you told me for 5 diamonds a month, I can get really awesome loot straight out of the go, I'm going to give you that 5 diamonds a month.
Maybe I should start a shop. See, I've just built a rockin' melon and pumpkin farm. So maybe I should start selling melons and pumpkins.
Make iron and snow golems. Can you make snow golems in real life Minecraft, or is that a mod?
No, you can make snow golems, 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin.
Make some golems to defend your shop. Your melon farms from bad people and creepers.
Whacking all the. I love the way that iron golems attack, because they got their 2 arms, go ka-chunk, they just flip them up in the air.
This is how I tried to attack people. I got some ruffians came upon me in the street the other day, and I went to try and yeet them into the air.
How'd that go for you?
It didn't work. I'm not an iron golem, it turns out. I'll just go yeet.
That's weird. And just like one of them just instantly punch you in the face. Stole your wallet.
Yep, out cold. Yeah, so if you have seen my wallet, please return it to me.
Tweet at us with hashtag Boi Review Hamish's wallet.
Okay, actually, what I should do is I should put, to clarify, in case my parents are listening, that was made up. I wasn't mugged. But my parents would hear this bit and they'd be like, you were mugged? Are you alright? We heard about it on Boi Review.
Nothing we say on Boi Review is true, other than the reviews.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits. I should put, the thing that Mark Rober did, where he put out fake wallets with some money and see if people return them or not.
Yeah.
What I should do is I should put a card in it that just says, please subscribe to Boi Review, and just put it in wallets and see if we can get some subscribers. Just put them around the places that I live.
So you're not a thief, but you're someone with flexible morals, and you find a wallet and you're like, ooh, nice, free wallet, and you pick it up and you take it home and you're like, nice, take all the cash out of it. We've put like 100 quid in each of them just to make it believable. Actually, no one carries cash these days. Anyway, and they take out this card.
Maybe £5 to make it believable.
Yeah, subscribe to Boi Review, and they're like, you know what, I think I will. It's only fair. I'm not going to give them the wallet back, but just to be fair, I will follow their silly little podcast.
And in my book, that's a win.
That's a win.
Because Wilkie, I might have lost somewhere between £5 and £100, but I have gained a subscriber, and that is like a friend for life.
And you know what they say? They say, you got a friend in me.
That's right, Wilkie.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da. You got a friend in me.
Da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Whenever the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Said, you got a friend in me. That is my audition for the live-action Woody show. Because there's a live-action reboot Buzz Lightyear show coming out.
I don't know if it's a reboot, because there was a Buzz Lightyear cartoon.
Okay, no.
Was like a...
I have to be so powerful on this matter. The Buzz Lightyear cartoon was about the fictional character Buzz Lightyear. The animated series that is coming out with Chris Evans is about the in-universe, real-life astronaut who inspired the in-universe toy Buzz Lightyear, okay? Buzz Lightyear in the universe of Toy Story was a real person after whom a toy was named. The Disney Plus...
What? Okay, I know...
Okay.
That does not seem real.
In the Toy Story universe, there was a real astronaut called Buzz Lightyear. He went on an adventure, and then a toy was named after him because he's so cool. The films and the Buzz Lightyear cartoon series, Buzz Lightyear and the Galactic Space Force or something, that is about it's a fictional story within the fictional world, right? About the character. But the new Disney Plus show with Chris Evans is about it's only one layer of fictional, right? It's about the in-universe character who was a real man. At least that's what I've read on Twitter.
No, Chris Evans' iteration of Buzzman is going to not only exist in the reality that Buzz once imagined for himself, we're going to see his pre-Star Command days in action. Merely a test pilot at this point, his maverick ways will help him become the hero we know and love. That's what I'm reading from Cinema Blend.
I've got it the wrong way around then.
Yeah, so I'm right.
But Buzz Lightyear in the films is like a real guy, right? He's an animate toy. This is about This is about the fictional character Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, like Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, which I talked about already. So Wilkie, get dabbed on.
Yeah, to be fair, I did just get dunked on. It's rather embarrassing for little old me.
Wilkie, you should be embarrassed. That's all. I don't know where I want to put you. Wilkie, I'm working now with dual monitors, and it's a sense of power I've never known before.
Dual monitors is so good.
But also a sense of confusing.
Good. I got you over here on my little screen along with my Audacity, and I've got my big screen here with all my notes. I made notes for today's episode, Hambo. I got a review from I wouldn't call them a fan because they said they weren't a fan of the show. It's my mum. Not a fan of the show, but did say that we need to research more because we sound stupid and uneducated when we talk about things that we haven't researched a whole bunch. And I say, well, it's mostly because it's all off the cuff anyway. And Mum said, well, that's the problem. So I've made notes for today's episode, and we'll see if it goes any better.
Okay, well, that's good.
I think my dad listens, but that's a secret. He has to listen in secret in his office.
Secret Boi Review. It's good stuff. Shall we quickly sync, Wilkie, and then we can get on with the rest of the show? Yeah,
let's sync. There's a thing in there somewhere.
There's lots of things in there. That's like 17 minutes of something, Wilkie.
Damn, you're right. I think Buzz Lightyear bit was the best.
Yes. I really like there was something before that I liked, but I can't remember.
Do you ever ask Izzy if she would still love you if you were something else? Because it's one of my favourite things. Because Jade can always tell when I'm going to do it. We'll be talking about something, and like a small animal will be mentioned in conversation, or like a small insect, like a worm, or like on Minecraft, we were talking about endermites in Minecraft, and I'd be like, Jade, and she's like, well, you don't. I know what you're going to say. Don't do it. Would you still love me if I were a worm? And she'd be like, yes. And I was like, okay, but would you though? Like, you're saying that to make you feel better, but would you actually still love me if I were a worm? I don't talk, I don't speak. I can't comprehend. I'm a worm. But you know that I am that worm. And then she says I probably wouldn't, and then I get sad.
But what advantage of Worm Wilkie? Cut Worm Wilkie in half, then you have 2 Worm Wilkies. You've multiplied.
No.
Then Jade can always have one on her. Then she can give the other one to Malik and Sophie, your flatmates, and then they can have a Wilkie.
Keep me in the back of your car like a spare tyre. Hello. Except I don't talk. Would you still love me if I were an Endermite? And Jade would say, yes, but what if you were an Enderman? Oh, well, that's a different story, isn't it? Anyway, let's sync, Hamish. That's another 3 minutes of bullshit you have to got to cut out of the show. Do a clap so you know where we are.
I'm going to count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sync.